everyone, it's Chris. Have you ever left a sales meeting thinking, wow, that went really well, only to later realize that the deal never had a chance? You thought you had it all figured out, but in reality, you were just guessing. What's the problem? Well, typically we're trying to read your prospect's mind without even realizing it. And as sales professionals, we love patterns. We assume that the last buyer's priorities are most likely the same as the ones we're in front of. We assume that we know their pain points before they tell us. We assume that they need a discount when they just asked about pricing. The problem? Assumption kills deals. When we assume, we could be wrong quite a bit. There's a better way. And really, it's two simple Sandler questioning rules that, when understood, begin to change the game dramatically. Rule number one, never ask an unasked question. It sounds simple, but how many times you've jumped in with information that really no one asked for? If the prospect asked about delivery times, don't assume they're concerned about speed. Instead, that's obviously important. There's probably a reason you brought that up. Maybe it's about an upcoming event, or maybe it's a competitor that made a big promise, etc. So maybe it could be something completely different. You don't know until you ask. Rule number two, answer every question with a question. Now, no, not literally. Sometimes it's easy to get hung up here. Don't respond with, how are you, with, well, why do you ask? Or, where's the bathroom? With, well, there's probably a reason you're asking that right now. It's not literal. But in sales conversations, we don't want to be left assuming. Instead of reacting, get to the heart of their intent. A simple, can I ask what's driving that question? That can reveal what's really going on beneath the surface, and quite frankly, it can flatter the prospect. Top salespeople don't assume, they ask. More and better questions means better information, less pressure, and higher closing ratios. So the next time you catch yourself filling in the blanks, stop, get curious, because the answers are there if you ask for them in a nurturing way. Albert Einstein once said, I have no special talents, I am just passionately curious. Speaking of that, curious to get your thoughts. Good selling, everybody.